Guys, it's Navdi, well, Sasu Tiquan, back with yet another video, and I'm doing a wash and go, this time with Camille Rose. I actually got like 2 new purchases. Most of them are like old products, but I figured, I never used like the entirety of their line. I've recently bought this one, their shampoo. Now this is my second time buying a bottle of this, because like the other bottle broke the nozzle, and because I didn't want like the way that my bathrooms lay out, it's bound to fall. So I ended up mixing it with other products and using that on my mama's hair. I only used it like twice in its pure form, and I must say the color looks different. Maybe because the nozzle broke and it was exposed to air, the ingredients just made it oxidize or got darker, but whatever it is, it's okay. Then I got the oil for my scalp. Mostly going to use it for my scalp after, or like maybe during the shower. I never use any of the deep conditioners. Now this I am actually a fan of, and that is the Curl Maker. I actually got a dupe. What the fuck was that? I'm sorry. I got a dupe of this, which is like the Uncle Funky's daughter. And I wish like just like how this one has a bigger version after I'm done with this, because I go for this one when I don't want to use up, this, since it's cheaper. So there's that. But like I'm like, as you can see, I've been using it, especially on my mama. Love it. And it just makes your hair feel mad soft. But I also used, their leave-in moisture mist or whatever it is. So I'm thinking about using this first and then putting the Curl Maker on top. I never use that combo, strangely enough, at least on myself. On my mom, I've definitely done it before. And I recently, was at detangling milk and everything else. So there's that. Oh, and also using it as a leave-in conditioner. I recently just bought the coconut version of this. They have a coconut water version of this, so there's that. And I have another coconut version of their coconut line, but I don't know if it's a one of the twisting butter gels, which I have over here. It's almost empty. I need to finish it up, but like I don't know what it is. I'll probably have to go downstairs and look, but like all their shit smells good. And for the deep conditioner, I decided to go with this. I think I already showed y'all the oil and everything, but that's basically it. I am going to go in the shower. I undid my hair yesterday. It still feels a little bit soft because of the gel I use. I think I used Uncle Funky's this time. Last time I did it, before I asked my mom to braid my hair. Oh, and that, and some kind of Vaseline that I used. I don't know. I basically greased my scalp and everything. So with that being said, let's get into it. I wonder if they have a hair grease. I should have looked that up. It's too late now, but I'll just use the oil as like just to grease my scalp. So with that being said, the plan is to do the wash and go. I'll probably do the wash and go like outside of the shower, because I don't want to be staying in the shower too damn long for that shit. So what else? And to maybe do my nails later, but I'll probably keep the deep conditioner in for a good while. With that being said, I'm out. All right, y'all, I'm out the shower, and I already put in the deep conditioner in. And I must say, the shampoo, I used it twice. The first time I put it on my scalp wasn't as steady as it was, because I'm focusing on my scalp. And then once I've cleaned up my scalp, that's when I went in with the nose and put it all over my hair. It was nice and foamy, and it still smells good. Like everything smells like a damn bakery up in here, except for maybe the oil. The oil is it's kind of earthy with some kind of bake something. I don't know. But I must say, the conditioner, I only use this much, and as you can see, there's some kind of black bits, but like they break apart real easily. Like you barely see the parts come in. So I don't know, it's probably one of the ingredients up in here, but like it barely, like and I was worried because it's a deep conditioner, so I did what African Hair God said, which is to like first grab some, put it all over your hair, and then you take certain sections, take a little bit more, and do the prayer hands. Once you kind of like, or like kind of squeeze the product through, and if you see the product coming through your fingers, that's when you know that the product has touched every single strand of your hair. Which is, ever since I've been doing that, like since like he first posted about it, I was like, my hair has been like on fleek, no matter what product it is. So there's that. I put it into smaller sections. The instruction says to leave it on for like 10 minutes, but child, I got like this fan fiction that I want to catch up, and this book that I want to read. So depending on which one I start in, I'll probably end up, and I want to start juicing and start the juice. So I'm making like this mango, strawberry, and ginger drink. Hopefully it tastes good, but we'll see how about that. But obviously I'm keeping it in for a while, and it doesn't feel like, I don't know, how like it doesn't have as much slip to me compared to other conditioners that I'll be using, but it's not as watery. Like for example, there's this one, oh gosh, it's not even up here, it's downstairs. There's this one product from Design Essentials, the Rosemary Mint one. It's very thin. The product is very thin and easily can coat through your hair and stuff. Like my hair feels amazing, and my scalp too, because of the mint feeling and everything. But like, I kind of like when my deep conditioners or conditioners are like kind of thick, that's just me, texture wise. So it's very, like, that shit ain't coming out. Barely. Like, no. Like, versus the other conditioners might come out and everything. Honey, it's like definitely like butter. So there's that. Anyways, I need to clean up my brush before, you know, I use it again. So there's that. And when it comes for like again, another African hair guy recommendation, this comb right here for like wash and go, so you can like really define the curls. I'm going to like detangle thoroughly each section with the diamond brush, and then go in with this to like, you know, put, you know, really spread the product through the hair and everything. Honey, and I haven't used this in a while. Like, I need to remove some of the hair, but like the one that I bought came in a pack of 3. So like on Amazon, I think it was $8.99. Bruh, best. Like if you do wash and goes and you want to define those curls, always make sure that your hair is like detangled before you go in with this. And I find now, technically this is gonna be my 3rd time using it. When it came for the back of my hair, I'm not gonna lie, the back of my head is looser textured than the top part. So what I like to do is take each section and go, instead of doing this way and combing the product through, I just comb, you know, like this, like horizontally, not horizontally, vertically, so that way I can comb it through and like it will define the curls in that way. Still haven't figured out the top yet because it's more 4C on top than in the top half of my head than the rest. So I just like using this to like really go through. But like I think for the top, I should go in like by smaller sections and then like really go through. And I don't know if I should go this way. I don't know how big I want my afro to be, you know, or like should I just have it kind of to the side, you know, because I do like a center part or a side part. I do love a good side part, y'all. But I'm taking a break from side parts and center parts. Sometimes I just, you know, do a full-on afro, but like, yeah, so there's that. I might just do work on this side, which isn't my good side, but you know, just so that way I can take a break from both sides, because like I noticed that my hair is kind of thinning over here, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm always using this side the most. So with that being said, I'm gonna try this side just to, you know, give this side a break, or just forget about it, the sides entirely. So far has it got out everything? Yeah, for the most part. That's just the conditioner in my hair, but for the most part it got rid of the glue, the big glue stuff that was on my head. I make sure to like really scrub it in. So there's that. I must say the shampoo did its job. Now I wasn't expecting it to, because I don't know, maybe it's because like my bottle was open the first time and it's exposed to the air, but it wasn't as it wasn't, you know when that squeaky sound that you'd be hearing on your hair, probably because of that. So I went in with like a second lather and everything, so it was great. Feels refreshed. But I just know that my hair better come out soft, because yes, it smells good, goes through your hair pretty finely, but I don't know if it's gonna make it nice and soft and stuff, despite, you know, some of the stuff that's in here. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it in for a while and then we'll go and see. Okay, with that being said, I chit-chatted enough. Let me get right, y'all. I just got done. Obviously my hair is like still has the product on it, but I'm about to use my blow dryer and diffuser to like really dry everything in. I would set up my hooded dryer, but like I don't feel like it, so I'll be back probably by tomorrow. All right, y'all, so this is what my hair is looking like. It is for the most part mostly dry. I can still feel like the oil bits on the scalp, as well as the products from the leave-in spray and the gel. But this is what it's looking like, you know, just the back for a little shimmy. For the most part, I would say it's like a good it's like a good 60% dry. It's not all the way, but I will say towards the front, a little bit of flakage, just a wee bit, maybe like especially around here and stuff. But I noticed that this is probably the part where I put too much gel, like so for the back part, because I know that part of my hair is looser textured, I put like maybe 1 pump of gel versus the top, and I just put like 2 pumps of gel and the same amount of leave-in as the back. So there's that. There's still a little movement, but then again, you know, it's not 100% dry. And I make sure to, you know, kind of stretch my hair out while I use the diffuser. Although one day I will go for a professional cut, because I'm not lucky in how you see this. That's because I did a lot of weird shit to my hair, so there's like a weird slope and everything else that's disconnected in like this area. So it is what it is, but I'm just gonna rock it out. And or I could just pat to make it appear. So nope, you can still see that little dent and stuff. It's not as bad on this side, but all around my afro is a bit uneven. I'm not going for no diva cut or something. I'd rather just go for either cut and start all over, to be honest. But yeah, I'm liking it. We'll try again in the morning to see the results when it's nice and dry. Technically I'm gonna slap on the bonnet, so you know, but I'm still not liking like some of the flakes. I mean, it's cool, whatever, it's like natural shit, so that much for certain is. And I'll probably use a pick to pick like the center of my head. So I'm liking it. It feels soft, probably because I put hella product on it, to be honest, but like we'll see how it is throughout the week and stuff. So this is technically still day one. I'm surprised I did it before midnight. Wait, did I do it before midnight? I'll check. But with that being said, bye y'all. All right, y'all, I'm done. It's literally the next day. As you can see, there's some parts that I don't like. Like I said, I cut this part like a long time ago. Anyways, but the only reason why the back part has a little bit of movement, as you can see, it's still wet. It actually did dry, but I just took a shower and everything, so that's the only reason why that part has some movement. But for the most part, nothing. I mean, just a little bit. It's still soft. Still feels very soft. I really need to find my pick at so I can like kind of pick the roots instead of with my hands and stuff. But you know, it is what it is. But I'm still liking how soft it is. But gosh, but I must say, the flakes that I did see before is gone. So I don't know if it's just like the product that melted into my hair or stuff. I still see a little bit, but it's not noticeable, you know? Like this part here, there's like, oh, this part right here. But to be honest with you, I don't think, unless you're all up in my face, you're not gonna be seeing that shit. So it is what it is. And last night, to kind of dry it a little bit more, I took off the diffuser and just started really going in with the head of the dryer. So there's that. But yeah, I'm liking it. It's cute or whatever. Hopefully the product doesn't give me back acne. That's for sure. Cause like, or like acne around my neck area. Cause that's what I tend to notice when it comes to certain products. It's like, let me like kind of see how it is. Still feels mad soft on my hands and everything. So there's that. So far so good. But we're gonna see at the end of the week though. With that being said, I'm out. This is like technically day 2. And I'm so surprised when I checked what time I finished my hair. It was by 9:51. Now granted, I went to work early in the morning, like 4 o'clock a.m. and got out, but like I was already out and about, and a lot of times when I go outside, I don't want to do my hair when I come back. So I'm surprised I did that too. So yay me. But I think next time I should do my hair no matter what it is. But like the problem is, yesterday was Sunday, and a lot of places in this area tend to close a little bit early on Sundays, which I cannot stand. Which is why I love living in a bigger city like New York or something, because like that place never fucking sleeps. I don't know how it was after the pandemic though, because like there's just certain parts that I just need to pat. Now it was a lot more compacted because of course I was sleeping with this bonnet, black owned again, but like, you know, just take it out. I'm not liking like this little dip, so I don't know what I did there. But one of these days I'm gonna have to go put to a professional and like sort this shit out. I just need to go in with clear decisions on what I want to do with my hair, because it's like if you don't tell them like strictly what you want, it's like boom, they just gonna do whatever the fuck they want to do. I don't want to end up like that. So with that being said, I'm out. All right, y'all, this is like the last day. Today is Sunday, and at first I was gonna keep it in until Monday, but I was like, listen, I might as well pre-section my hair for the kinky braids I'm going to be doing later on this week. And I must say my hair still feels mad moisturized. If anything, I'm thinking about, I don't know how I feel, maybe using the same gel with a cream before I start braiding my hair. I definitely need to detangle like the back parts of my head. So just gonna saturate it while I use the same shampoo, probably, just to like really get everything out, but follow up with this shampoo afterwards. So there's that, bruh. But I'm liking, like you can still see the curls and everything. It's just, this is just great. Like that combo is great. Carol's daughter. Okay, I see why you can. I feel like that's a prime example, but I'm still a bit iffy on the conditioner. So maybe, I don't know. I'll probably have to try the conditioner another time, because today I'm going to be using this. I'm like almost halfway through, so I'm going to try to get through it. So with that being said, I am out.